Alright, I got a little intro because I think I kind of did a bad job at explaining it on stream, but pretty much I had two levels I wanted to play and I couldn't decide which one I wanted to actually play next, so I decided why not just do a coin flip to decide what I play. So if the coin lands on heads, I decided I was going to play Hatred, which is primarily a level I wanted to play to expand my skill sets. And if it landed on tails, I would play Budding Roses, which is a level that I tried to beat as a hardest about a year ago, and then I dropped it, but I wanted to go back and complete it while I was grinding extremes. And that's kind of all I need to explain. I'll just let the coin flip play out in the video. And of course, if you like it, stop by the stream. I am live every day at around 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. and I do appreciate people stopping by. But yeah, I'm flipping a coin for my next extreme because I don't know which one I want to play yet. To be clear, I am probably going to be both of these pretty close together, so the outcome of the coin flip doesn't matter that much. Heads, I'm going to play Hatred. Tails, I'm going to play Budding Roses. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Boom! I knew it was going to be Hatred. I felt it in my soul it was going to be Hatred. I'm not going to lie. It is going to be brutal. So Hatred is a level I learned it and then I didn't go through with it because I was like, I don't have time for this right now. Alright, let's do a practice run.
One pair of pants later.
Pretty messed up level, to be honest. Let's learn the last cube. Okay. The last one's the brain destroyer, dude. Oh no. That worked for some reason. It's fine. It didn't work. Don't do that. That's a bad way to die. There we go. That's actually not hard at all. 85 to 100. Let's go. Alright, whole thing. Here we go. 80 to 100. I'm gonna need to learn the ship in slow motion. I'm not gonna lie. We'll hit it with the 0.7 times speed. And then you're here. Okay. Go 7.5. Bang. Oh, there we go. Bang. Yeah, 69 to 100. Let's learn the UFO. How about that? Because that robot scares me. This is impossible. At least it starts out kind of merciful. Not really, actually. 5 times. There we go. Bang. This robot is like actually depressing. I don't know what's going on there, to be honest. This gap is crazy. And that just like happens sometimes. A good run would be UFO to the cube to connect the runs. That'd be pretty cool. I don't think that's ever gonna happen, but I can try. No, I almost did it first try. That would have been awesome. Let's just play more of the level. I'm not gonna stream for much longer anyways. Wanna just learn all the parts pretty much. Look at that gap. That's crazy. Maybe it's not as bad as it seems. Woo. And then you fail to jump. Yeah. Like what else are you gonna do there? Pass that? That's not in the script. What's before this? Cube. My eyes are really bad at following this. There's a lot of noise in this decoration. This cube part's impossible. I don't think I'm ever passing it. Never mind, I'm the goat. And it's the beginning. Wow. Okay, so this is like the ball of like villainous behavior. Hello? Yeah, it's impossible. I'm never beating this. We're gonna not worry about the beginning for now because I'm leaving for the weekend anyways, and all the things I learned won't matter that much today. I just realized it has the annoying dog face in the blocks here. That's pretty funny. This robot part is from the demons themselves. They crafted this. Hopefully this robot gets easier, because like, what the hell? Maybe this was a mistake. Bang! 57 to 100. I actually did it. I think it's a good thing to end on. I will not be streaming for the weekend, and I'm gonna lose all my consistency that I built up today. But it's okay, because it only took this session to build up this consistency, so it doesn't really matter that much. I'll be ready again on Monday, but this level seems chill. Chill in like a it hates you kind of way. Hello, stream. I came back last night and I was like, I should play some Hatred so that I have a little bit of muscle memory. And today I warmed up and I got the level in 2 runs, kinda. I say kinda because it wasn't actually from 0, because I didn't want to play from 0 yet. I had dropped to 100 and got to the drop from 2. I want to do some actual progress from 0 today. It would be cool. Yeah, I've done this run to 100. I don't know if I'm going to do it again today, but I'm feeling confident with the second half of the level at the very least. Well, there's 42 to 100 again, just to prove I can do it, I guess. Nice. That's a good run. I guess I'm gonna go back now. I guess this is 0, so I did make sure to practice every part last night so that playing from 0 today wouldn't be miserable, because this ball part is insane. All right, let's just do it. See what happens. 1%. 7%. That was like 1 more second of the level. 11%. Bang! Cube attempt. 14 already. There's just spikes everywhere. Like, there's so many spikes on the walls just like sticking out trying to kill you. Actually just the Great Britain of Geometry Dash levels. Like, everyone's just trying to shank you. Oh, this is gonna drive me insane. But it's okay, I'm not insane yet. That's why I'm playing Hatred, because I'm not insane. I actually know 0 insane people who have played this. Oh! I died to the same jump 3 times. It's not even the hard one. Oh! Dude! Maybe it is the hard one. Okay. Bang. Died to the spam, as I expected, pretty much. But, 33. Bang! Ow. That's what I was scared would happen the first time I got there, but I already fluked it, so I'm not mad. Can't be mad. Immune to madness. Immune to hatred. All you have to do is have a gleeful soul and you'll beat the level. Look at that! I passed the jump of evil and the first few UFO clicks, so I'll never get there again. It's because I had a smile on my face. And that's why it happened, because I believed. But that's 2 runs for real now. Like, before it was 2 runs for fake, but now it's 2 runs for real. Whew. It's hot in here. Can't wait for winter, when I can just be fine with my window closed, without getting super fatigued from the heat. I guess fall is like right around the corner. Winter is not the best. I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth, please. I hate winter, but it's not hot. Fall is the only good season. There isn't really much you can say to convince me otherwise. I don't think it's better, necessarily. I think summer and winter just like tie for the worst, and then spring's a bit better, and then fall is like the only actually good one. You can say, oh, it's not hot, but I feel like when leaving your house is an inconvenience, that's pretty bad too. Like, there's just freaking snow everywhere, and there's ice everywhere, and like, that's cool. We like that. I don't know, man. It also just is boring. Like, everything's just a blanket of snow now. No life in sight. There's like a couple cool looking snowstorms that make you feel like a Disney princess, but then the rest of them are just like, wow, I don't want to be out there. Winter is literally slop. That's what I'm saying. And like, maybe it's hot, but like, summer and spring at least have like the courtesy to like bring the world to life for a bit. And I think that's awesome. Even though it looks prettier when they're dying in fall, but like, maybe they shouldn't have died in such a pretty position. That's all I'm saying. Or in a pretty shade of red and yellow and orange, rather. Fall's like only con is you have to pick up the leaves. It's kind of annoying, I guess, but it's nice outside, so why wouldn't I want to be doing that? Another thing to hate about spring and summer is the construction people all come back and start constructing again. That's annoying. I'll be the first to say it. Oh. I haven't died like that in a while. That was surprising. I didn't expect to die like that. My neck hurts. I have bad posture. I need to be crushed in one of those big compressors, and then my juice needs to be drank for nutrients on a different planet. Like that stuff they drink in Pikmin. That's what I want to be. And just like that, I'm back to being ass. You're never seeing another drop attempt today. That's awesome timing. Wow. That's really funny, actually. I almost got past the robot. I almost fluked the robot. I got owned by that last click. That last click is really stupid, in my opinion. It just like doesn't work the way it should. Ouch. WUFO attempt. Is that it? I think that's it. That's a good place to stop for now. Hello, stream. I think it's possible that I beat it today, but I don't think it's likely. Robot at the end is pretty brutal, so I could just get stuck there. But we'll see. And there's also the possibility that I die at the ending, which is more than likely. But I already warmed up today, so I think I'm just going to start playing from zero. Well, I got to the robot in 10 minutes. Still not counting on it, but I would appreciate beating it today, because I don't really want to stream tomorrow, because there's these guys working on the walls of our house, and tomorrow they're working on my side, so it's probably going to be pretty disruptive if I do stream, so I don't want to stream. And it's not even to mention the dogs, because they're like gonna be screaming the whole time because there's people that they don't know. But yeah, if I did beat it today, that would be pretty sick. Damn. That's the first time I've died from that jump from zero, which is kind of depressing. But funny story about that jump, I was learning it on Sunday, and I was trying to like find any semblance of a way to make it consistent, because it's literally one of the worst jumps ever crafted in any level ever, actually. Hard to understate, actually. I can't really find a visual cue for it because of the speed portal right beside it. It kind of like makes it so you need a good reaction time, and everything ended up just like being the same as trying to eyeball it, and it was bad. So I just like came up with my own strat, which I don't know if anyone's done this before, but pretty much I just like use, before the drop, the voice in the song, it says "I hate everything," and then it really like drags out the word everything. So I just used them saying everything as like the start of a 4 count. And so theoretically, if there was a 4th syllable in the word everything, that's when I click for the jump. And it was actually like way more consistent than anything else that I tried. So I don't know if that's like placebo or something, if I'm like making that up in my head, but that's the only way I found to do that jump anywhere near consistently, and I still fail it a lot. It's pretty cool though. It makes me hate the jump less that I had to find that to be able to do it more consistently. But the jump still sucks and should not exist ever. I'm so filled with hate right now. It's exactly what I was talking about yesterday. I need to be gleeful if I want to have any chance at defeating hatred. Everyone knows the weakness to hatred is happiness and friendship. I just need to channel that energy. Man. Help. I need assistance on this first click. I'm bad at the game. My regards. Sincerely, me. Man, another evil robot death. I don't feel like much else is gonna happen today. Might be a shorter stream. This level's so boring. 42 to 100 again. That's times like 4 or 5 or whatever. It's not that bad, the second half, but it's like so stacked. And I have to do all of this first. My finger hurts. Should I stop? Should I stop playing the game? I haven't even gotten a drop attempt since I went back to 0. I died at the ship like 3 times. So stopping now would be a disgrace to all that have come before me. But this stream is about spreading hate, so I'm down to disgrace some people. Alright, I'll stop. Hello, stream. I'm playing Hatred for a little bit, not as long as I usually do, because like this level is a menace. I did warm up for like over an hour because I've been taking a break for the past 2 days since there are people working on the house, on like the walls outside, so it was too loud to be able to stream. I'm still very capable of beating the level, it's just that I'm dying to stupid stuff now. Dude, that's really stupid. I've been streaming for 5 minutes. Why did I just get 77? What was that? I've literally been playing for like an hour and a half today, by the way. And I pressed the stream button and I do that. Actually dumb. Like at least I didn't die to the memory, but I didn't even get to the memory, so like that kind of sucks too. Doesn't feel good to still be playing this level in general. I'm definitely regretting that coin flip now. I feel like I should have left this level behind when I still could say that I haven't actually learned it. But if I drop it now, my dignity is at stake. I can't just drop levels. I've done that too much. My arms are itchy. Maybe they'll fall off and I won't be able to play anymore. That would be such a shame if I couldn't play Hatred anymore. That might be the worst tragedy of my entire life. If something happened that made it so that I couldn't play Hatred anymore. I don't know if I'd ever recover. Truly, where would we even be as a society without Hatred? Hatred, the Geometry Dash level, not Hatred, the emotion, to be clear. I think that one's it's a pretty bad one. Probably like a C tier emotion. Highly contextual, to be honest. Can't really just put it in the bottom tiers just because it's a negative emotion, because you kind of need those sometimes. Didn't they make a movie about that? That was like the closest it could possibly be to clearing the spike. I'm gonna lose my mind if I don't get to play the UFO again today. Honestly, I'm so glad that's what happened when I got to the UFO again. Like, if I died to the first click, I would have been angry. I might have just ended stream on that if that is what happened. I was just mad because, like, I don't want to play this tomorrow, and I went in knowing that I'm not going to beat it today, and I am going to have to play it tomorrow. And the fact that I got the 77 attempt 5 minutes in and then never got to the drop again was like, I wish I never even got that far. This level is not good. It's not a good level to play. I shouldn't have done this. Sorry. Sorry everyone. Everyone I've done wrong. I'm sorry. I think it can all be forgiven now that I've committed to beating hatred. I'm done. I guess I'll be back tomorrow. I don't think I have a choice. I have to beat this now. I'm locked in. Oh, it's insane that I'm still playing this right now, actually. Requesting a bug fix. It's actually a bug in the level. I die to the first UFO click every time. Don't know why that happens. Probably should get that checked out. I'm about to quote-unquote bug fix the level from the servers. 2.21 patch notes. Removed hatred. Okay, I said I was gonna stop like 10 minutes ago. I need to stop before I shatter all the bones in my hand. For fun. Hello, stream. I'm back again. I think I'm going to get into the playing. Realistically, I should beat it today, but like, realistically, I could have beaten it like 3 days ago, so that doesn't really matter so much. I literally cannot get a single drop attempt from 13. Like, I'm not even playing from 0. I've been doing this for like 15 minutes already. Like, this session is gonna suck so bad. But if I don't play, then I'm just gonna get worse, so I don't really have much of a choice. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We're just doing the most annoying sequence of events that the level can conjure up to me. Let's get a good attempt, let's just be consistent now, but we're actually never gonna get past the first UFO click, because it's just not feasible. That's not something people can do. Why would you want to go past there anyways? It's just the hatred UFO. Why would you want to play the hatred UFO? Level thinks it's doing me a favor. It isn't. I'm upsetty. That was a bad attempt. My life is now dedicated to hatred in more ways than one. That's what this level does to you. I think hatred is a bad omen, I'm gonna be honest. This level's gotta be like cursed with all of your bad karma that you've accumulated over your lifetime. All of the levels you've fluked. Now you have to deal with hatred, and hatred knows what you've done. Oh my god, I want to just rip my own eyeballs out after seeing that. After watching that take place. That was horrible. I died to the same jump. I can't play the game. I can't do this today. I'm not winning the level. I'm not even resembling anything close to nervous, and I'm failing the most simple things past the second half of the level. It's so infuriating.
I hate everything.
I did it! Oh my god. Finally! I finally beat Hatred! Oh my god! Oh, I don't have to play the level anymore! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! There's like 8,000 attempts from 0. That is actually horrid. That is so bad. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Oh my god. I beat Hatred. Oh my god. It just happened. It just happened on my screen. I just beat Hatred. Oh my god. That was so bad. That was such a bad level. Oh my god. I can play something else. I can just play a level and have fun in the game again. I've just been dreading playing this game the entire week because I'm playing freaking Hatred. I'm playing Hatred. Like, who would want to play the game when they're playing Hatred? It doesn't make any sense. But Hatred, literally 0 out of 10 enjoyment. Probably one of the worst experiences I have experienced in this game, and I hope I never pick a level like it again. Like, I just wanted to expand my skill set a bit. Maybe that's just too much to ask anymore. Maybe I should just stick with what I'm good at. Like, oh my god. Like, I'm pretty sure the level itself is like just eking out top 700, and like the first 40% is literally the hardest gameplay I've ever played. It is so unbalanced. And then just when you think it's getting easy, there's this like stupid robot click that doesn't work because of the big portal, and it's like, okay, all right, man, that's awesome. There's just choke points everywhere, and it's like it gets easier, but the choke points don't go away. It just sucks. I'm just so relieved that I didn't choke the ending again. That was so bad. That was so bad.